You mentioned like your personality is like you're not like a competitive person, like not like in the sense of like cattiness and stuff like that. Or
Yeah.
when it comes time to compete, how do you flip the switch to be like, fun, Kristina, I'm trying to have a good time, to now I need to choke you? Like how do you flip that switch?
Yeah, well, like I've gotten pretty good at compartmentalizing, like I don't say all my different personalities, but like, this is Coach Kristina, this is friend Kristina, this is black belt Kristina, this is student Kristina, right? And there's always a time and place. When I am in competition, that is the time that it's like I am absolutely allowed to be selfish. I am absolutely allowed to put myself first. There is no one before me, just me. It is my responsibility to make sure that I do what needs to be done. And so that is my mindset when I'm competing. I don't want to hurt anybody, but like there is an understanding of the investment of time and the effort. And again, like there's a certain level of selfishness you need to have to be a competitor. It's really hard to be a full-time like instructor and then also be a competitor, because you have to split your time between helping your students and then helping yourself. And you have to make the time to help yourself. So yeah, like the switch happens the moment that like I see the mat. Like I'm in the bullpen, like everything in there, I'm getting loose. But once I'm in that bullpen, it's like my focus is just right on there. And it's like I don't see anything else. I'm not cold, but like there is a level of like I get right back in. And I have my own tools for that. Like if I need to shake my head, if I need to snap my fingers, if I need to wring out my hands, anytime that my thoughts start straying off to anything that's outside of the competition that's not going to help me, I make sure I do like a quick reset so I'm focused right back in. And then after I'm done, then I go right back to just being me again, so it's pretty easy. And I think a lot that comes from too is like having the performing arts background, coming from that background of like, okay, you're backstage and you're ready to get onto stage. And in that moment, like all you can think about is where you're going to be on that stage with the spotlight and then performing for everybody. There is no time to think about anything else or like, am I going to be someone's friends? Like, no, I have to put on this performance. When I'm competing, it's very much like that same mindset because it's a very similar scenario. Like there's lights, there's all these people around, there's a lot of yelling for me, against me, around me. And then I just kind of like soak it all in. I'm like, okay, I love this because I love competing. And I am a competitive person, but I'm not going to be competitive with my friends, right? Like right. I don't need to try to prove anything with like outside of where like I feel like it's appropriate. Like, yeah, I'm like, I don't need that stress. So, and again, like, and I like to be friends with who I compete with too. There's no reason for me not to be unless like we've got like a personal thing, but that has not been my experience. I don't like to pick fights with people. For someone who likes fighting, I don't like fighting. Just want to hug people.